Good morning. It's November the 2nd, and we're starting to cool off down here in southern Mississippi. So we're going to try to get some of our lettuces planted in these little seed starter pots. We have black seeded Simpson, Paris Island, and Butter Crunch. And these are all leaf lettuces. So we're going to try to get a few of these planted today. And since the weather's starting to cool off, and then hopefully they'll sprout up, and then we can get these things planted in some pots that we're able to move around the yard here for the best sunlight and for the cooler temperatures. So we'll lay these right here. My wife was at the dollar store a couple days ago, and she found these little starter sales. They're normally $4, but they were on sale for 40 cents. So she got me a pack of these because she knew I was wanting to start some lettuces for the fall. So we'll go ahead and open these up. I'm probably only going to start one pack of these. There we go. You can see they have the holes in the bottom. Make sure we get the holes poked out there. And all I'm going to do is, I've got some Pro Mix right here that I use for my seed starting mix. And I'll probably just do maybe 4 cells. We like these two better than the black seeded Simpson. So we'll probably do 4 of each of these and maybe 2 of those. So before we do anything, I want to label these. And then we'll do Butter Crunch. And then we'll do B. Okay. And then this one was BSS. So I'm just going to stick it in this little container here, because this is what I'm gonna leave this tray in. Take the big pieces out of there. I tried to grow lettuces early this spring when we got down here, but man, the temperatures turned off so hot so quick, they just didn't do well. Woodpeckers are out this morning. Heard them over here this morning pecking on these trees behind me. Okay. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to just make some little divot holes in here and put our seeds in. Then when we get all the seeds in there, I'm just going to water from the bottom. I'm going to just fill this pan up with water, and this water will wick up into this potting mix. And hopefully we'll get a few of these a few of these lettuces come up. They're tiny little seeds. You can see that they're just tiny little guys. It's showing. So these are the Parris Island. And I'll just put 2 or 3 in each cell. Okay. And then we're going to do the, let's see, that's the Butter Crunch. The next 4. Excuse me. Stuck. I opened these up last year and I put some tape on the back, and now my pack don't want to open. There we go. So I'll show you these seeds. These are Butter Crunch. So we'll put 3 or 4 in each hole. Okay. Fold that over again since I cut that tape. And then we'll do the black-seeded Simpson. Okay. All right. Fold that back over. And then I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit more soil right on top of these guys. Not much. Another piece of stuff there. Now you can moisten your soil beforehand. I've done it both ways. Now all I'm going to do is get a little water and pour in this container, and it'll wick that up. It'll wick the water up into this peat moss. This Pro Mix is basically just perlite and peat moss. So let me grab a little bit of water. And this is rainwater out of our water barrel. So I'm just going to gently pour this water in here. And then I'm just going to let that sit and soak in. And it will eventually wick up, and these little cells will turn dark. And that lets you know the water's wicked all the way up. So it may take a couple of hours. And what I'll do is about every 15-20 minutes, I'll just come out here and add some more water to this tray, and it'll eventually wick all the way up to the top. And that way I don't have to water from the top and disperse all of our lettuce seeds. But there's our fall lettuce planting. And with any luck, we'll get some of these guys up. And once they get up, I'll just cut these little square cells off of there, and we can plant the whole things into some pots. I'll probably grow them in like 1-gallon pots, because they're easy to move around like that. I don't really have a place to put them in ground yet, but we can put these things in some pots and grow them in pots, and we'll do just fine. So there's how we plant our fall lettuce down here in southern Mississippi. Thanks for watching.